up? What's up? Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Must do's. Must do's. What's up, family? What's up? What's the deal? Dreamwise here for another one. The Chaos Squad, baby. Yes, sir. Coming from the gym, feeling good, feeling great. Goddess Day, Friday, Frigga Day. Look, Friday the 13th got a negative connotation just based off of the powers that be and society trying to take you out of your power. Essentially, we got to understand that they did that to manipulate your mind to be something that you're not. Remember, Fridays is goddess days. Goddess days symbolize, if we're talking about some of these goddesses, Lakshmi, Freya, right? The Norse mythology, Freya, um, Aphrodite, Venus. All of these goddesses represents love, right? Um, Love to the highest power. And essentially, the goddesses represents the hidden or the darkness. So when we understand the concepts and the ideas of what's happening with Friday, and then we power this up with Friday the 13th, that number 13, we must understand how powerful today is and some things we can do to power up. Come on, baby, power up with me. I just bought me a lovely. See, the goddesses symbolize the subconscious mind. The goddesses symbolize spirit. The goddesses symbolize love for yourself. So that darkness, that hidden, is just information that you're trying to extract. Remember, the goddesses also symbolizes receptive energy. So there's a receiving thing that these goddesses pull in. That's why they're so attractive, especially my melanated goddesses. You feel me? And they're empowered this day up with Lover's Day tomorrow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So the biggest idea is I want to tell y'all a story about it. Well, we could just go live into Coming to America. So Coming to America, Akeem the Prince, which is you, was seeking and searching for somebody to be compatible with. And he had all that he surveyed. He was a ruler. The royal penis is clean, your highness, right? He can do whatever, he can have whoever. But in his royal bliss, which is you, he felt um, a shell of himself. He felt incomplete. He felt like he needed a challenge. So what does he do? He goes coming to America. He goes to America with his friend Simi. Shout out to Brother Panic, by the way. And essentially, with him going to America, is basically coming to Earth. And Earth is an interesting dynamic because in this Earth realm, we have to learn a few things about ourselves to actually fall back in love with ourselves. Message, we have to go through particular trials and tribulations to understand something deeper than the bliss that we feel when we transition. So essentially, the earth realm is a positive thing if you really understand who you are divinely. You are an infinite, eternal being, Alpha and Omega, forever and a day. So if you're always consistently, repetitiously, forever and a day seeking bliss when you transition, then eventually, you know what I'm saying, that thing is gonna feel like, all right, nigga, I need something to put me, under pressure, right? Speaking of pressure, that's why the goddesses are symbolized as pressure. You feel me? Because essentially, when you stand by particular females that have that particular aura, that have that particular light, have that particular glare, essentially they're pressure, and pressure makes a diamond. So Akeem coming to America went to find his love, Lisa, and he found his love. He went through all the trials and tribulations, all the Americanized stuff that you're going through now, and essentially he found his love in Lisa at the end. And thou shalt be wed. And essentially in their wedding, that's just the Kundalini energy, Shakti and Shiva coming together to be harmonious or in harmony. But bigger than just the marriage aspect, the physical marriage, Lisa symbolizes wisdom. And this wisdom or this knowledge or this know the ledge is just you being enlightened. Because now you know thyself. And that's the real love. Knowing thyself. You feel me? So now let's get back to Friday the 13th. So Friday representing the goddess days, right? Friday representing the goddesses, Lakshmi, Freya, Venus, Aphrodite, all the love goddesses, right? Essentially, you combine that with the 13th, which is what you're essentially seeking, the Christ consciousness one, right? The 12 disciples, and the one following them is the 13th. The one following the 12 is the 13th, which is Jesus, right? Which is the Christ conscious one, which is you. Essentially, Friday the 13th is a powerful day, humongous day to get your work in and to your get into your spiritual self gnosis, so you can fall deeply more holistically in love with self. So what I want y'all to do today, family, is one thing you must do is listen to love music. I cannot make it up. The real love music too, not that new stuff that they're playing the 90s and the 80s and stuff. You feel me? We don't want none of that. Chris Brown, I love Chris Brown, but I'm just saying he's he strayed the course sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Met you in the club and shit. Let's get it on type shit. You feel me? You got to get some of that real love music, right? Real soul music. You feel me? Mint Condition. You feel me? Luther Vandross. Who else we got? Stevie Wonder, of course. All the gods that put it down in the 90s and 80s and all of that. Y'all know who to go to. You must listen to love music all day. Another thing you must do. You must look in the mirror and say, I love you. Shout out to Lewis Hayes. I love you. You looking in your eyes and saying, I love you. Yes, you nigga in the mirror. So essentially, when you do that, essentially you're speaking nothing but power and love to yourself. And you know what I'm saying? Hayes broke it down so eloquently. She said, hey, even if it's hard to do, keep going, baby, because there's only one you. And if you could do that mirror work, essentially you'll break something inside of you that was programmed in you to be a shell of yourself. Another thing that you must do is, especially dealing with the goddess Lakshmi, and today is her day, Friday, you must eat candy. Find some candy. I know Valentine's Day or Lover's Day is tomorrow, but you must eat candy. Candy, candy, candy. Lakshmi is the goddess that loves to receive candy. And guess who Lakshmi is? That's right, it's you. So these things you can do today, must do today, so you can tripwire your energy into loving on yourself more and more and more. Another thing you must do is sit with yourself. Go somewhere by yourself. Go get a massage. Go get some. Go get a foot massage. You feel me? Go get your nails done. Go get your hair did. Do something for yourself today. For you, nigga. Yes, I'm talking to you. See, a lot of times what happens is we fall into this earth realm, and the earth realm specifically puts us in a conundrum of, being with ourselves, being one with ourselves. This is very important to do, family, because when we talk about spiritual work or spiritual beings, we're talking about people that sees beyond the veil, people that's tapping into the invisible world, people that's being uh, um, you know, in sync with the unseen, with their higher self. So essentially, you got to do these particular things to, uh, um, appreciate you, love on you. See, one of the biggest things I see in my consultations is that I see one of the hugest endeavors that we must get over is other people, other people, or kind of putting your all your eggs in a basket for other people is keeping you in an attachment to their particular energy. And they came down here to do their particular great work. So in them doing their particular great work, they have to do them and you have to do you. I don't give a fuck if it's your spouse, your kids, whoever. You can't be attached to particular entities because everybody came down here to do their great work. Now you can obviously be responsible, you feel me, and take how would you say care, right? Take care, and the greatest aspect of love, right? Because that's huge. But it first starts with you because when you love on yourself, essentially you got love to give, and that love you're giving out is going to be plentiful for the people that's in your particular sphere. See, what I do is I'm a spirit decoder, right? So when I'm seeing these particular symbols that come up in our waking life, I understand that spirit is giving us a message of prosperity, abundance, love. What these other niggas do, they're keeping you in the distractory energy of the human. So they're keeping you human. They're keeping you a shell of yourself. You're never going to get nowhere in this particular incarnation that you're in if you're worried about the powers that be, the automatons, and what's going on with Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. I'll just tell you what it is, baby. Niggas be talking about Trump 24/7. I be like, God damn, fuck that nigga Trump, man. Nobody will give a fuck about that white boy. So you got to understand, man. We came down here as gods, as goddesses, to rule all we survey, and essentially, you rule all you survey by tapping into your aura, making your aura stronger. So nothing but positivity, abundance, wealth, power comes to you. So these particular things that I want y'all to do today, family, is going to be very, very um, uplifting for your spirit, very, very vital for your soul. Speaking of Lakshmi, again, you can do the Lakshmi mantra. Om Shreem La Lakshmi. Get it off of YouTube. You know I'm butchering the hell out of that thing. Om Shreem Malashi Lakshmi. Do that because your subconscious mind knows what you're trying to do and knows who you're trying to communicate inside of you. You feel me? So you want to do that because essentially that's going to tripwire your energy into more love, more abundance, more prosperity. Remember, when we're talking about Friday, right, we're talking about the goddess day and we're talking about the hidden. The hidden is the goddesses, right? And they got this eternal power that's magnetic, that's receptive, and essentially that hidden energy is what we want to be of. That's why we keep on trying to get back to it, fellas. You feel me? You feel me? The womb power, the darkness. We're trying to go into the darkness, the womb, to receive light. Hey, y'all like this thing up, baby? Like this thing up. Hey, look, tomorrow, New Love Life event. Hey, pull up or get your tickets. New Love Life. Go to Eventbrite, New Love Life. I'll leave the link in the comments. I love and appreciate y'all, man. Let me see what y'all talking about. I'm doing a live coloring book today. I say all that jazz. I feel that. Gratitude, fire, fire. I love y'all, man. Love y'all. Hey, and listen to love music so you can actually tap into this thing because again, and look, Freya just pulled up. You feel me, Kylie Freya? Hey, it go down, baby. Listen to love music so you can actually tap into your inner love because what these people done, what these spiritual D'Angelo, I forgot to mention, you got to listen to D'Angelo. His birthday was the other day. That's a must listen to. The Voodoo album, Brown Sugar, Black Messiah. Please, 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 if you don't do anything, just listen to that and let spirit communicate to you because that album will shift your consciousness into a new. Trust me. Love and appreciate y'all, family. Peace to the gods.